What's going on YouTube? Welcome back to another episode of SA3 TV, and today I'm really irritated because my camera has completely messed up. On the day I'm actually going travelling, my camera has messed up and it's like saying it's not being able to read the memory card. So I'm going to have to buy another memory card, but I'm just using my iPhone now. But today's a really cool day. I'm so excited. I'm actually taking my first trip on from London Heathrow Airport, and I'm going to Germany to check out the Porsche factory. I'm so excited, so let's get to it. In Germany, in Stuttgart airport. This is like my first time being here. I have an absolute headache, so I haven't flown in 2 years now, but it's such a nice airport. Have a look. So now we're literally just going to figure out, right, how we're going to get to our airport. So I think about 20 minutes or half an hour from our hotel. I hope the camera can hear me because I can't hear anything. But yeah, I think we're not that far from my hotel, but hopefully we get to either get a train if it works out cheaper, or an Uber. So an Uber is saying about a 12-minute drive. I reckon that's just better, pay a little bit more and it just works out a bit better. Or perhaps we just get a train, but let's just see how it goes.
We're right here at Flughafen Messe.
Okay.
We'll take the S-Bahn up to Weihingen,
okay.
where we change to U3, U-Bahn,
okay. Cool.
and go down to Salzach.
That's the hotel we're actually staying in. I don't know how we get there, but we're gonna get there though. Cool. Literally just arrived and I've already seen a 911 Carrera 4S. Oh my god. We should be getting in there, so let's get to it. It just gets even better and better. Oh my god, I love this museum. I can practically say I don't mind one of these at home. As far as I can see, it's a Porsche diesel tractor. I mean, come on, man. Like, imagine bringing that in the UK. 754TZ as well here. This was absolute stunner. This was a stunner even when this first came out. Even though I was never born then, but it's a real, this car is a real, and this is the 911S. So these are a 2.2. It's, oh my god, this is just incredible. Absolutely incredible. This is just a dream row for me. Oh my god. And of course my favourite, you got the GT3 RS.
Can push? Well, this is not the best downforce, but yeah, it's not a sports car. Yeah. And it's not a Porsche.
You've just been walking around and check this out. Now this is what you call a car. These back in the days, so this was this was built in 1973, and these were pushing out 1100 horsepower. 1100 horsepower. That's some serious figures right here. Just look at it. Just look at that. And just look at the tail as well. Oh my god. This is some serious. This is a serious car. I was not expecting to see one of these today. I was not expecting to see one of these today. The Porsche 91730. This car is insane. It's absolutely insane. I think I'm in love. I genuinely think I'm in love. It just seems to get better and better. I keep saying that, but it really, really does. The Porsche 911 Turbo, oh my god. So back in the days, these were producing about 200 horsepower, roughly back then. Here you've got the Porsche 911 Carrera. This is the RSS, a 2.7 coupe. You've got the 914. I'm not even gonna pronounce what this is called, but you can see it here. I'm not even gonna pronounce it. Oh my god. You've got the Porsche 924. You've got another 924, but this is a Carrera GTS. Oh, you've got a 911 turbo, so these were 3.3. These were four-wheel drive. As far as I know, these were four-wheel drive. The six-cylinder, so it's got a Boxster turbo in there. You've got the Porsche 928S. You've also got the Porsche 944 Cabrio. And of course, the legend itself, the Porsche 956 Coupe. Now this thing in particular is iconic to me. It's very iconic to me. Very, very rare. Very rare. Thank you, Porsche, so much for having me here. This museum is absolutely unbelievable. It was so worth the trip. So worth the trip. I mean, there's so much to see. I'm trying to get as much as possible, but I'm just getting so distracted. I'm getting so excited because there's so much to do. So here you've got the Porsche 911 Turbo. That's the 3.3 Coupe. You've got, of course, the traditional Porsche Boxster. You've got the old school 968. You know what? If they had this in the UK, I think there will be 0% crime rate. I tell you now. I mean, okay, come on. I don't even need to explain what this car is. So you got the Porsche 911 Sally. So from the movie Cars. I mean, come on, it literally looks like it. So even the top end as well. You've got the eyes. You've actually got the eyes there. Oh my god, it's awesome. Awesome car. Awesome car. You just realise this even has the mouth. Oh. And here you've got the Carerra GT. 10-cylinder engine. Roughly produces about 612 horsepower. Now this car is what I mainly come here for. You've got the Panamera. I never really understood the whole Panamera look. Is it supposed to be a performance car? Is it supposed to be a family car? I don't really know. Don't judge me on it. And the one thing I never really understood is that this car makes no noise at all. There's no noise. And of course you've got the Porsche 918 Spider. Now this is a proper Porsche. Real Porsche. 887 horsepower. I always found that the Macan GTS for some reason was always an alternative car to the Panamera, but like I said, that's just opinion. I'm just going to get to the reason why I came to Stuttgart was because when I filmed my last vlog at Porsche Silverstone, I was really impressed by just the performance, just by everything, the history of Porsche. And there was one car in particular I wanted to see. I really wanted to see. So this is the Porsche Mission E. So this is just a concept. As far as I know, these were the Taycan was designed off this anyway. This produces 600 horsepower, fully electric. And I think the range on these, I think it's 500 kilometers. Yeah, the full range on these is 500 kilometers. I mean, look at that. Look at it. And I really hope this is the future in about 10 years time. I mean, look at that. This thing is a real killer, absolute killer. I don't have a clue what anything that says, but I'm just going to go for it anyway. So as far as I can see, you've got, let's just get the Carrera up. Okay, you've got the screen there. Ah, okay, right. So this, I think this tells you the sound, I think? Wait. That doesn't do anything. Why doesn't it do anything? So you've got one. I'm really confused. What's going on? Let's click 7. It's only just making music. So just that chap literally just spoke to me, right? So I figured out what this was. So you can make music from each part of the car. So for example, you could be smacking the boot or the door. So you just keep choosing here. Okay. So from number 3 there. Ah, okay. So literally it just makes music. So this is an acceleration little pod. So you've got the 3 different cars, and you've got the pedal there. So if you click the pedal, now this is the Porsche 911 GT3 RS. So this is how it sounds when you accelerate. Ah, okay. And you've got the Porsche 935. So this is how this sounds when you rev it. Nice. And you've got the old Porsche 911. This is the 2 litres. This is the coupe. This is how this sounds. Not much of a noise, but you know, still something there. I literally just met this gentleman, Noah. He's just going to give us a quick little overview on just himself and what he thinks about the Porsche, and obviously, of course, the Porsche Cayman GT4 Club Sport. So
MR, Manti Racing, right? So, my name's Noah. I'm a data engineer and race engineer from the United States. I actually work on a race team that runs cars like these and also runs like the GT3R. So what this is a Manti Racing Edition GT4 Club Sport. They take like a tub from the road going car, and then they'll fully strip it out. They'll put a cage in it. They'll run an electronic system. It runs a Cosworth Pi electronic system. It's actually pretty road car based. It still has like the PDK. It still has like flashers. It's the only race car I've ever worked on that still uses like a physical key to turn it on. Most, like if you look at the RSR, that's a purpose-built race car. It doesn't have a key. It just has, you flip the ignition switch and you press start. But this actually still has like the Porsche key. We always run into trouble where we accidentally lose it on like a race weekend and we're like, uh-oh, where is it? But yeah, so Porsche itself makes like the Club Sport, and then you can go to Manti Racing and they'll add additional like go fast bits to it. So like the rear wing is a Manti Racing special. You can get a Porsche rear wing, but the Manti Racing rear wing has a slightly larger like gurney flap and a little different adjustment. This car basically has, or it's a very similar motor to like what the GT3 motor was, like the road going GT3 motor.
Okay.
And it actually is like a road going motor. So like when the GT3R, you're gonna have to like take it out and service it every like, 60 hours is the official number, but we service it like every 20. This is like, 10,000 kilometers or something crazy like that, because it is a road-based car. It's much more cost-controlled. I think this is actually the last gen car, so it doesn't have like the fancy. So this was the previous gen car. The new car has like hemp-based carbon fiber, like carbon fiber Kevlar. So like the doors and like all the rear quarter panels are like like a plant-based carbon fiber. Other interesting stuff about this car is it's got the full Cosworth dash, but it also has like a built-in. Porsche has like an app for like if you just drive your 911 and it can do lap times for you. You can also use that app with this car, whereas with the GT3R or the RSR, like that app, there's no reason to install it. But yeah, it's a pretty cool car. Lars Kern is actually an interesting story. He's a Porsche test driver turned race car driver, and so Porsche, has him like drive around the Nürburgring like thousand laps in just their road cars, and sometimes they'll let him loose in the race cars, as opposed to like the normal Porsche factory drivers, like your Nick Tandy or your Patrick Long. But yeah.
You got some real good knowledge, man. Some real good knowledge. Pleasure meeting you, man. Definitely, you've got some serious knowledge, man.
Yeah, no problem.
Take care. Really impressed by the Porsche Museum, and now I kind of see why people come here. They travel all around the world just to come here. This place has got a lot of history, and there's even cars that I didn't even know existed. I'll be fully honest with you, my knowledge in Porsche, it does really need to improve, because there's some cars here I didn't even know. But I mean, just check out this view. Any car lovers, now this is heaven. This is heaven. So I'm going to go down and have a look at what I really came here for. So the Taycan. An overview on this car. So this is the Porsche Taycan Turbo S. These produce roughly about 700-ish horsepower. Full range on these is, I believe it's 400 kilometers. Look at it. Look at it. Now this is what you call a head turner. Simple as that. Hoping that I filmed a lot, because this place is history. This place literally has history, amazing history. I just want to say an absolute massive thanks and a massive thumbs up for Porsche for having me today. Make sure to like, subscribe and share. Before we go, what do you guys think of this colour and the whole design of it? Let me know in the comments what you guys think.